Hello everyone, welcome back to Resource Geography. Today we will be discussing sugarcane as a major agricultural resource. Sugarcane or Saccharum officerum is a tropical cash crop of grass species. It is an indigenous crop of India and China. The crop is primarily cultivated for its juice from which sugar is processed. The commercial plantation of sugarcane was introduced by the Portuguese colonialists in many countries like Brazil. Later on, it spread over to Cuba, Mexico, and different European countries. Sugarcane is a commercial crop. It is basically produced not for own consumption. It is mainly used in sugar and molasses production. It is used in alcohol and fertilizer industries. The remnants of sugarcane is used as a biofuel. It is also used as a livestock fodder. Besides all this, sugarcane is being used in medicine, chemical and in paper industry. Let's look into the general conditions for the growth of sugarcane as it is a commercial crop. Looking into the geographical condition, sugarcane is primarily a kharif crop, denoting the idea that it requires high temperature and rainfall for its perfect growth. Sugarcane is a subtropical crop, so it prefers warm, humid climate. The average annual temperature ranging between 21 to 27 degrees Celsius is ideal for sugarcane production. However, bright sunlight is conducive to higher sucrose content in sugarcane. Hence, low temperature is detrimental for the growth of the plant. Annual rainfall ranging between 100 to 175 cm is ideal for the growth of sugarcane. Excess rainfall will affect the sucrose content adversely. Sugarcane generally grows well in alkaline, fertile, well-drained loamy soil. However, saline soil with calcium carbonate is also desirable. The volcanic or the black lava soil is also best for the growth of sugarcane. Waterlogging is injurious to the growth of sugarcane. Hence, slightly undulating relief is preferable for the growth of sugar cultivation. As it is a commercial crop, the following economic conditions should also meet for the perfect growth of sugarcane. Sugarcane is a highly labor-intensive process. Hence, the cheap labor should be available as it will be an added advantage for the higher growth of the plant. After harvesting, speedy transportation of sugarcane is highly necessary. As the sugarcane is a perishable plant, it will decrease the sucrose content inside the plant. Steady demand and presence of market is an important factor for the successful development of sugarcane cultivation. If you look into the global distribution and production, the tropical and the subtropical countries generally are the areas where the sugar cultivation dominates, because the sugarcane crop prefers warm, humid condition. Hence, the major cultivation of sugarcane is confined between 30° north and south latitudes. The Asian and the South American nations togetherly accounts for 80% of the total production out of 179 million metric tons of sugarcane produced in 2018-19 crop year. The remaining 20% is derived from the sugar beet that is grown mostly in the temperate zones of northern hemisphere. Altogether, 124 countries of the world engaged in global sugar cultivation. Let's look into the top producers of sugarcane in the world. India becomes the world's largest sugarcane producer in 2018-19, beating out Brazil for the first time in the 16 years. the country produced 33 million metric tons of sugar in 2018-19 crop year. It accounts for 19% of the world's total sugarcane production. Uttar Pradesh is the largest producer of sugarcane in the country. The other major producers are Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. In terms of higher productivity per hectare, Punjab and Haryana becomes the most important producers as a result of higher application of green revolution in those areas. Historically, Brazil has been the world's largest sugarcane producer. In 2018-19, the country goes to the second place next to India due to severe climatic conditions and problems in the internal market. The country produced 29.5 million metric tons of sugar in 2018-19 crop year. The drop in the production is due to the frequent droughts and the low market price faced in the country. The major areas of sugarcane production in the country are the Minas Gerais and the coastal areas of Paraíba and Alagoas and the coastal areas of Rio de Janeiro. The European Union is a collection of many countries in the Europe. It is the third largest producer of sugarcane in the world. The Union produced 18 million metric tons of sugar in 2018-19 crop year. The world's largest producer of beet sugar is from the European Union. That makes up almost 20% of the world's total sugar production. The beet sugar is primarily produced in the northern European nations as well as in northern France, Germany, Netherlands, Poland and Belgium. Thailand is another major producer of sugarcane in the world. The country produced 15 million metric tons of sugar in 2018-19 crop year. It is the fourth largest sugar producer in the world and it is the second largest sugar exporter in the world next to Brazil. China produced 10.6 million metric tons of sugarcane in 2018-19 year. It accounts for nearly 6% of the total global production. The major producing regions of sugarcane in the country are the southeastern China, Hunan and Fujian province. Besides these nations, Cuba accounts having the highest productivity per hectare of sugar in the world. Hence, the country is termed as the sugar bowl of the world. Havana, Orinda and Santa Clara are the major areas of sugar production in the country. Besides these nations, Mexico, Hawaii, United States, Australia and Fiji are the other major producers. While looking into the global market, Brazil is the largest exporter still in the world, accounting for 27% of total sugar export. Thailand is the second largest exporter, accounting 15.4% of the total world export. India and France are the other major exporters of sugarcane in the world. USA is the largest importer of sugar in the world. China, Indonesia and Italy are the other major importers of sugar as the internal demand for sugar is very high in these countries. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you and have a great day ahead.